All right, guys, I'm back. Welcome. You're back too. What's the date? It's the 6th of April, 2025. I'm gonna do something very dumb that I will regret when I wake up in the morning. But we're gonna do all 3 rounds of the Masters Web Tour 2024 at Georgia Golf Club. If you guys don't know where that is, it's a famous golf course in Georgia. Rhymes with Augusta. There you go. Play round 1, 6,200 yard tees, Friday pins, 5 minute, everything's normal, winds calm, stimps are 11, tournaments at basically sea level. Let's load this sucker up. All right, we're back and we're loaded up, and I've never seen this screen before, and I've played this course quite a few times. Enable tournament setup. Sure. Why am I being given an option is what I want to know. Like, this is a SGT tournament. Who knows? You guys, we got a lot of ground to cover and not a lot of time to do it. I'm gonna limit the commentary. You guys can see the wind speeds and the slopes and all of that nonsense and other words that I'm not gonna say because children watch these videos. We'll see you on the other side of this drive. I wouldn't say it's an angry slice, but it's still going to maybe screw us. Okay, what do we got left here? $1.45. What's collision, what's not? It doesn't look like any of this crap's collision. The trees are themselves. I'm positive that we're gonna take some sort of penalty here. Whatever, let's hit it. Or not. Okay, what'd we take out of the pine straw? 7%. That could have been a lot worse. No complaints. Let's get out of this bunker. This will be a good opportunity to see what we're gonna take out of a bunker for a penalty. Since this is basically a video game, you gotta take notes and all of that horse crap. 15. Can't imagine we took too much of a penalty there. Maybe I just hit the ball too hard. We took a 23% penalty. Ah, man, this course is so gorgeous. I would love to play this in real life. Said every sim golfer ever. Okay, GSPro's usual bull crap. We're lucky to have taken a bogey there. A lot of work to do here. Still going to be out quite a ways. Let's do some foreshadowing here. Hurry up. 215 down 10, so it's going to be like 205. We're basically at sea level. And this is a par 5. I ain't mad at that shot. That was a 5-iron, I believe. 5-iron. Ball's gonna wanna roll right. Let's give ourselves a sporting chance here. Downhill shot. So you don't wanna hit it too dang hard. And I will take that. Birdie. Brought us back to even. 292. Not a lot going on here, just a gorgeous course. It looks like they may have made some graphical modifications to it. It looks really good. I really appreciate that. Let's see. Of course it's Tech Bud. I give Tech Bud, I think 10 or 15 of my hard-earned dollars every month because I absolutely love, I'm hoping you're a dude, Tech Bud. I love everything he does. From real to fantasy, you name it. Okay, I must have come across that pretty good. Just don't be behind a tree. That was a super weird bounce. It looks like we're good to go here. 95. I think we took 7% out of the pine straw last time. We shouldn't have many obstructions. Ball's gonna wanna go left. Let's plop it on the green over here. Bounce, bounce. That was almost one for the highlight reel. Ball's gonna wanna come right off of this lie. I'm gonna putt. We need to putt this some stupid distance because 6 times 3 is 18 feet plus a lot of elevation. Blah, blah, blah. Let's stop talking and just hit the ball here. That thing stopped faster than something trudging through molasses in January. Uphill, 8 feet, 10 feet, 10 and a half feet here. Yes. All right. Gonna need a Epsom salt bath and some dinner after this. What are we doing? 175. Tricky pin position. If I'm not mistaken, a tree overhangs this. Okay, you know what? It's hard to be mad at that shot. That was a 6-iron. It's a pretty long 6-iron. Fairway, we're gonna wanna come off right. 13, it's downhill. There's a whole lot of bad things that can happen here. We gotta be careful. Downhill, 13, 12. I'd like to, that bogey was sponsored by taking the wrong club for your tee shot. 5th hole here. I'm gonna aim for these bunkers because if I aim for them, I absolutely have a greater chance of not going into them. I'm sorry, what was I saying? Okay. Uphill 152, but we're gonna lose a bunch of difference because the ball's gonna pop up in the air. How far was that? Not very far. Crazy. And it would have worked if it wasn't for you meddling kids. All right. That's a Scooby-Doo reference. Is anyone else seeing what this green's doing here? This is a monster. Ooh, it's uphill, then downhill after the hole. Oh! Guys, if you're just tuning in, this is the first round of 3 at a Georgia club. It's totally not the club you think it is. I almost said it. It's Augusta. There you go, I said it. That, that sucked. Okay. That was a poopy shot. If you guys see, that was like a mild hosel rocket there. A mild, not quite off the hosel. It must have hit, but based on the sound, it must have hit right in that little armpit there. Okay, I don't know why there was a collision there. It's probably a better shot than I deserve anyway. The ball is rolling, rolling. I can see it in my periphery, rolling. Nasty green here. Let's get it up there, 30-something yards. Let's take our medicine from that hosel rocket. Downhill 9 feet. Oh, stay in the circle. Now we're uphill. Let's call it 5-6 feet. That double bogey is sponsored by hitting the ball off the hosel of your club. 321. This green is heavily protected. We gotta get a move on here. We gotta hit a lot of golf balls. Okay, that ball has rolled under the monitor I have over here. Let me get this back. This ball's maybe getting to the end of its simulator service life. Pretty angry break. 20 something feet up here. Birdie. An undeserved birdie. Just gonna go ahead and put that out there. Screw you, GSPro. Oh! The Masters, where your ball won't even stick on the fairway. It's gonna wanna go left. 37 is all I can see. Get in there. Seven, 8.5 feet here. Another birdie. What do we got going on here? 398. We got a scoot, people. We got a scoot. You can just skip to the scorecard too if you want. There's something going on here. I can see splotchy stuff. Definitely came across that. $179 out of the semi-rough here. Okay, bad shot. Pulled my head up and thinned it. What do we got now? 84. It's 84 up. Oh! Okay, because of a stupid shot, we're rolling downhill here. Let's just play it. It's downhill, 7 feet or something. This is gonna be tough. Okay, overcooked it. We're gonna be punished pretty badly here, it looks like. Yeah, whoever cut that hole is a demon sent from hell. Uphill 28. left the map big again. Apologies for that. Burp. We're only on the 10th hole of the first round. Got a lot of golf to play here. A lot of golf, folks. Need to start maybe swinging a little lighter. Pretty angry slice there. What'd we do? We did everything wrong. .232. It's telling me to hit my 2 again, but I don't want to. This is just a brutal, brutal, brutal hole. Can't believe it's a 4. Okay, we will pay dearly for that. Reflect over, do something. What'd I do there? Not sure. Not real sure. It just looked poopy. Okay, and then I am obliged to take this hero shot. 64 yards. Okay, if I would have hit that correctly, it would have gone right through those trees. Over, what are we at now, 67? Much better outcome there. This is for bogey. I'd like to thank this double bogey is sponsored by Hero Shots. Okay, what do we got going on here at the 11th? 42.50. Probably gonna have a bit of an angry slice. I believe that was a pop fly, yes? Yeah. Still 200 yards. .161 with the wind. Semi-rough. Can't be taking penalties for wah-wah. Maybe lay up a little. Okay, that felt weird again, okay. We're hitting a lot of stuff off the hosel. I don't know if 3 rounds is a good idea. We'll see what we can do. See how I feel after this one. All right, this is an evil little, I'm guessing it is gonna roll toward the water. Yeah, evil. This is gonna separate the men from the children here. 40. And I was 100% scared of going in the water. I'm not too big of a man to admit that. 12, so we're gonna lose 12. 12, 24, 36. This is like a 25 footer. By feel, that is. And I am so terrified of going in the water that I don't even care where that ball stops. That bogey was sponsored by hosels and balls hitting off of them. Okay, this is the iconic 12th hole. Everybody's seen this, just gorgeous. 150 yards, down a few with a tailwind, let's call it, I'd rather go long, let's call it 140. If I go long, I go long, but let's hope there's no hosseling here. Oh man, stop. These greens are just brutal. All right, this is a pretty harmless uphill putt. You're not getting funneled back toward water or anything. 17, 20 something feet here. It's uphill. And I must have hit it through the break, I guess. Who knows? GSPro's a video game. All right, we got some stuff going on here. It seems like this course is constantly trying to get you to hit some sort of fade or whatever. Trees blocked everything out. You think you're going to the green, you're not. You'd have to hit just a magnificent shot. That was not magnificent. Let's see if we can't. There we go. Didn't get too much interference from the tree. 210. You can see that this green slopes very heavily. This fairway, excuse me, slopes heavily from right to left. Ball's gonna wanna go left 240. This is a par 5. Don't be stupid. Just get it up here. That'll probably still go in the water somehow. Okay. We're down 54. Probably want to be below the pin here, because above it, it's hard to be above it. You're basically not on the green if you're above it. Not the outcome we wanted. I think I felt the ball roll across the face of the club there. Maybe came in too open. Pretty angry uphill. And if you guys can see it, if you pass the hole, you're dead. I can't imagine what this course is going to be like on the Tips Tour. Is there a Tips Tour for the Masters this week? I don't know. I can't be bothered. Okay, 29 feet plus 12, 13, 14. Let's call it 42, 43. And just like that, I have rolled past the hole. That is crazy that putt went that far. This is semi-rough. I can't, in good faith, putt out of that. This bogey is sponsored by failing to chip in. And I know you have a low likelihood of ever doing that, but that should have gone in the hole. GSPro doing GSPro things. Let's see here. Hitting a few more bogeys than I want to here. Get right, get over into the fairway. At least it's semi-rough, 200. I can't get a hold of it or it's gonna go too freaking far here. Pretty hard to be mad at that shot for once the ball's going toward where you want it to go and not away. It's right and probably gonna land downhill. 17. Take that for a par ski. Guys, I don't think I have 2 rounds in me, let alone all 3. I already played 1 round here in the sim and 1 round, I had a 7:45 tee time this morning at a golf course called Davis Park here in northern Utah. Shot a pretty decent round for my skill level. I shot a 95. Which in the simulator could have been anywhere between an 80 and an 85, depending on the day. Okay, I about died there. If I didn't break one of those, zip ties, I will be surprised. Okay, we've effectively screwed ourselves here. Let's see, let's hit the mini again and this time pay attention. All right, we might have given ourselves a chance at something, but we're still a $140 out. Too short, you're dead. Nobody could even be bothered to come watch me play. Ball's gonna wanna go left, wind's blowing left. Let's just be smart and get it on the green. It's gonna play 138-ish. What club that is anyone's guess. All I know is I don't wanna be short. Uh-oh. That sucks, man. That was a decent shot. I'd complain, but I have definitely seen that happen in real life. That's lame. Good shot. Should have hit more club. I don't have a time machine. 17, get up there, get up there. All right, I kind of planned on that trickling a little more than it trickled. I think this ball is getting a little too beat up to be hitting into the impact screen here. The driver and the low irons aren't a big deal, but you got your high spin shots, especially for some of you guys that hit those super high spin shots, those 10,000, 11,000 RPM shots. It actually burns the impact screen ever so slightly. So if there's anything raised up or your ball feels fuzzy at all, it's just basically just beating the piss out of your impact screen. It's not a big deal. I'm sure Carl's Place would love to sell me another one, but I don't want to do that anytime soon. Downhill putt, 10 feet-ish. Misread the break. It might have dropped. It was probably too short. That double bogey was sponsored by balls rolling off the green and into the water at Augusta. And like I said, I'd bitch about it, but I know that happens in real life. I've seen it happen to real golfers. In the spirit of not taking any more penalties, probably ain't gonna clear the water. Crap. In the spirit of not taking any more penalties, let's hit it into the water. 35. What happened there? A little toey, but you can see the little shock wave from me tearing through the turf. It was I call those land sharks. Let's see here, semi-rough. This back nine's been kind of brutal. Yeah, we haven't had a single birdie on the back nine, just a bunch of bogeys. I don't know if the back nine's harder. I don't really follow professional golf. The back nine has not been that nice to me. It seems like there's a lot more water. 24 feet or something here. Good putt, leave you for two. This double bogey is sponsored by saying not to get any more penalties and then go ahead and hitting the ball right in the water. That double bogey was sponsored by Fat Shot plowing through the turf. That'll set us up for something, he thinks. It's a par 4. Not as long as some of these other dudes are hitting, but still good enough for me. 240 on the fairway. I think it's hard to complain about that. Let's let the wind cancel out the slope. We're at the far back of the green, so shorter is better here. Let me rephrase that. We are not at the back of the green, the pin is. Oh no. What happened there? I don't know what happened. Total distance 119, carry 112. I don't remember what the slope was, and the fact that I don't remember means that that's probably what the problem is. Okay, 25 out of the bunker. Okay, we must have lost, what did we lose out of that? Yeah, 23. You just never know. $25, 26 feet. Save par with that. Nice. We're in a double digit. We're 11 over after 17, which is pretty good for me. And if you guys have been watching my videos, you know that. It looks like this fairway funnels toward the bunker. We're hitting uphill and into the wind. And it's the 18th hole, so I guess we should go for it, right? Okay, we're looking at a pretty angry slice. Maybe we can get this to bounce. It bounced, it sure bounced, just nowhere good. We've effectively blocked ourselves out from the hole here. You would really need to be hitting a hella hero shot to get out of here. So let's do the smart thing here and take our medicine and get onto the fairway. 30. Don't need to hit very far, but if we hit a stupid shot, which you very well could off a pine straw, you're gonna be in the bunker. All right, now we're somewhere useful. Ball's gonna wanna go left, wind's blowing left. Let's see if we can put together a shot here after that last debacle. That was off the toe. It hurt my wrist, and we were not able to escape the bunker. So yeah, we wasted a stroke to get out of the trees, and we're not quite pin high, but we could have maybe avoided this bunker if I would have hit off more of the sweet spot of the club. We'll take that though. That saved par, I think. Nope. How is that 5 shots? 1, 2, 3. Okay, because the gimme counts as 1. All right, folks, let's see. 45-minute video, that ain't bad. It's 5:45. Let's do one more round because I'm stupid and I'm a glutton for punishment. I'm gonna pause y'all while I load this up. It should be quick. It's already cached in the RAM or whatever. All right, we're back. Something about enabling tournament setup. I don't know what the hell that means or why you would ask me. Okay, this is gonna be Saturday pins, and the stimp's gone up to 12. It was 11 in the first round, it's gone up to 12. Let's hope that they don't keep doing that, or the next round it'll be at 13, which is basically putting on concrete. Okay, that's gonna be angry. Not a good way to start off this round. What do we hit? Can we get out of here? I gotta hit backwards to get out of here. Can I hero anything? I literally have to hit backwards to get out of here. We gotta zoom out, it's so bad. So to get to this landing area, I gotta hit backwards. And since I want to reserve sim drops for the most dire of circumstances, I will take my medicine and chip out of here like a big boy. That, my friends, sucks. All right, it looks like we hit, man, gotta quit doing this. This round's already getting off to a rough start. 55 yards offline. We might hit a tree branch, we might not. Let's just pretend we're in the clear. A little too much mustard there, but that's fine. Trying to think of what this bogey's gonna be sponsored by. Oh, this is 4 double. So this will be triple if I don't make it here. 7 feet. Putted it right around the hole. Okay, so that's a trip. We gotta play some really solid golf to overcome that. Starting with this drive. Okay, let's plan on the drives being as angry. We'll try to overcome the angry slice by not swaying backwards, because that's a big part of what causes it. That was, okay, we're off to a real bad start here, guys. Let's see here. What are my options here? Can we play along an adjacent fairway? No. We're basically in a little clearing here. This is collision. Okay, that's back-to-back real, like, not good drives. And I know it's because I should have stopped in the last round, but my reward's gonna be dinner and an Epsom salt bath, so let's let her rip. You can always tell when the flight path changes real oddly like that you're gonna hit a tree. Okay, we got a pretty nasty little pin position here. We're not able to make it into the fairway proper. Oh no! Good, nice, good distance. Just looks like we came a little in to out. I'm positive that I'm starting to get tired. It's gonna come out left. Green doesn't look too angry, but I can't see much. That sucked. What did I do there? Oh yeah, coming that in to out with a 58 degree. Let's see. These greens are just brutal. Of course, I don't spend much time on them. Just uphill. 11, 12 feet. That's much welcomed. That was just a regular old bogey. It didn't have any words in front of it. I guess I did say it was a regular old bogey, so it did have two words in front of it. The words regular and old. All right, let's see. Just hit something nice and easy here. Okay, it's fading a little. Some might call it a slice. I like that shot. 70 something yards here. Up a couple feet. 73. Pretty sure we did that last time. I'm stupid and I aim to the right and then the ball goes, guess where, to the right. 515 down. Stay in the circle. That shouldn't have been in the circle. So sometimes GSPro giveth, and often GSPro taketh away. Okay, long's fine, short's in a bunker. Wind's pretty negligible. Might be able to get a par here unless somebody's sponsoring bogeys. Hey, is anybody sponsoring bogeys? No? Okay. I'm being told there is no sponsor for today's bogey. It's just downhill and sort of angry here. All right, we almost had a bogey sponsor there, but we pulled off the par. Let's keep doing that and maybe overcome the, I believe we took a triple pretty early in the game. Excuse me, the round. Sit. Do not go in there. Oh, what the hell? What's the stimp on the fairway? All right, 164-yard shot. What kind of danger's over there? A bunker. I'm not laying up on a par 4. Let's check out what's collision here. So this tree's got maybe a collider. There's something wrong with it. Oops. And this tree's got, everything's a collider there. $164. 164. The ball's gonna want to come out left. We gotta be a little smarter here. Okay, I heard leaves. Basically just powered it through, pure willpower there. The ball is rolling angrily, 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 but stayed on the green. So the Georgia club, you're not even safe on the green. This is doing so much stuff. It's up 65. This is going to be quite a putt here. And we will be punished for it. Okay, there it goes, there it goes. You guys see that? It's back to, I think, exactly where it was before. Please remember, this is the Masters, and it's not even, I don't know if there's a tips version. This is technically not even right, because there's auto putt, then web, then SGT proper, then pro, then tips, I think, which is enough to keep anybody busy in a week. Can we get in? Nope. This double, let's see if we can sink it for double. Up 5 feet. Okay, things are not going as well this round as they did in the first one. I probably should have stopped when I was ahead, and I didn't. 140 something here. Just a brutal little pin position. Too far. That was a 7-iron. Let's see if, where's this ball going? Off the green. And guys, this is, some of this is a little bit, I would say, too much. Right, 19. A little too much. Where is it going this time? Like in the bunker? What is, oh God. You guys, I could see this getting ugly. This reminds me of poor Joe Legowski last week. Just stop. What is this for? This is for bogey. These are angry little greens, man. 12 stimp too. You're probably not making this putt. 8 feet, 9 feet. Just stay. Okay, there's another double. I certainly am not playing bad golf, but these greens are very punishing here. We know we're gonna have a pretty angry slice. If we can keep from swaying backwards, that'll help a lot. No complaints there. Definitely seen a lot less distance this round than the last one. 86. It's 90, actually 90, more like 95. Wow. Okay. That's weird. Did I just completely misjudge that? 13 here. Just stay on the green, do not accelerate. That's one of the scariest things to see, is when your ball's rolling on a green and it starts to accelerate. This is for par, uphill, 15, 20 feet maybe. Wow. Oh, no, 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 don't go. Okay, let's just get this thing in the circle here. That was a pretty bad misread. Feet. Okay, the score is ballooning up. Bogeys are okay. Double bogeys are another animal. So par 5, 475. And we're not playing from like bad tees either. You see, we're only playing from 6,300 yard tees, so it's not like too terrible. The greens are definitely pimping my ride. Well, that's pretty lame. What happened there? I mean, we still got a decent bounce, but sure we're blocked out. No, 260. Just did it again. What's going on here? What do we got? 152. We're pretty much blocked out. That's so weird. 140. What do we do? I see a little gear effect. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Folks, it's hard to tell. Especially when your ball doesn't do the same thing in GSPro that it does outdoors. Yards. Okay. It's gonna want to go left. Pretty crummy pin position here. Downhill. Thanks, GSPro. Love ya. Smooches. Okay. The greens at Augusta. They told me to tell you to go to hell. Okay, that's pretty angry. What do we got here? $177. It's out of the semi-rough, uphill 180. What happened there? I actually don't know why that happened. It wasn't a perfect shot. Somehow it was 28 yards, 29 yards offline. I don't know. It's a video game. What do you want? What do you want from it? Okay, fairway, it's up 32. Probably need a ball, huh? Certainly take that. Sometimes GSPro giveth. Mostly it just taketh us away. What are we looking at here? GSPro said, screw you, buddy. All right, two can play that game. Two can play that game, baby. You can take that potato and shove it up your tailpipe, GSPro. It's not even me against the course, it's me against GSPro at this point. I need a cuticle nipper. All right, 165 plus some wind. How about a nice flush 7-iron? Just like that. Sit. Doesn't seem like the greens are as angry on some of these holes. Oh, that's cool, look. There's a lot of people named Clark in this tournament. Dylan Larson, Mason Clark, Cora Clark, and Kate Clark with a C. I don't know. Who am I? Downhill. This is going to be a dribbler, kind of dangerous. We actually need to hit it about, I don't know, call it 28 feet. Excuse me, 18 feet. Oh no! Stop. Come on. What the hell? And then this one won't go far enough. 12. All right, we gotta get scooting here. Let's see if we can get back to bogey golf. par 4, 387 par 4. It's downhill. Definitely want to be high. I think this is the fairway where everything, yeah, it looks like everything funnels to the left. Okay. I'd say that's some bull crap, but we're on the 11th, which is just beautiful. And oh, this is dangerous. So it's gonna play 169. And that happens in real life. I'm sorry I stopped mid-sentence there to go, you know, into another thought. 169 with a tailwind. If you're long, you're dead. I don't want to be dead. Let's see here. Nice flush 8-iron. We might be a little dead, depending on how angry this green is. There's some rough though. Stop. Yep. Look at that, dude. I honestly don't know. Is that, like, I'm not a good golfer. Is having a green that's shaped like the back of a turtle shell, like, is that challenging, or it just seems kind of like you're trying to play stump the dummy with it. So ball's gonna want to go left a little bit, 20 semi-rough. It honestly just seems like it's just mean. All right, everybody's favorite hole, number 12. This ball is tucked securely. What do we got down? 3 yards, so it's gonna play 130. It's probably gonna play about 130, I'd say. What's my 130 club? Because I don't want to be short. I don't want to be short. Nice flush pitching wedge here. Let's see if I can make this happen. Little low on the club, it felt like, and we will pay dearly for that. Remember how many times I said I didn't want to be short? Is what it is. Is what it is. 48 yards. I don't want to be short again. And we're hitting a little downhill, which sucks. 48. That was a missed opportunity. Let's see here. What do we got? 20. You gotta hit this putt pretty stinking hard here. Double bogey. Double bogey. That double bogey sponsored by I don't want to go short, so I'm gonna not take enough club. 220. It's like it saved the position that because I was all the way to the right of the tee box on a lot of these holes. We still got to go 200. What do we got? Just like last time, I'm not cool enough to get to that pin. 203. Maybe one of you goofballs is, I'm not. That hurt. Yeah, look at that gear effect. That was barely on the lines. That'll give you calluses. Just the club violently twisting in your hand like that. I'm surprised I don't get hurt more, to be honest. Like, if you look at that wonk, that turned almost 90 degrees. Crappy pin position. I don't want to be in the drink. It's down. Get left. This is for birdie. I say that with a very hearty LOL. And you can see that this green wants to funnel you down and to the left. Guess what's down and to the left? Water. Let's go high here. 41 feet, down 9. Let's just call it 30 feet. So even though I was aimed that far to the right, it was a severe misread. Okay, definitely came across it. Starting to be able to feel that crap now after hitting thousands and tens of thousands of golf balls. 217, this is pretty, not a whole lot going on here. In fact, this hole is strangely vanilla compared to the rest of them here. Okay, that could have been an awesome shot, but it looks like we hit it off the heel, which told the golf ball to do something. I don't know, I'm not a scientist. Semi-rough, 10, 28 out of the semi-rough. It's gonna wanna go right, that's fine. Come back. Oh, that sucks. This is for par. Okay, downhill gets a little downhill. Don't need to hit this very far at all. Saved our par ski there on 14, which I believe puts us at a little bit better than bogey golf. I'm pretty sure this hole worked our butts over last time here. I think it's because I hit a pretty poor tee shot though. So let's not repeat history. Okay, yeah, I remember this one. We're blocked out. Okay. Dude, why doesn't hide objects work anymore? What happened? What happened? Okay, what are we doing here? We're in a semi-rough lie. Not a lot of danger unless something weird happens. Oh yeah, this hole's got that angry little green where everything funnels. That's not exactly where I aimed, but that'll put us in an okay position. .49. Yeah, so if we go to the target and look at the heat map, we're not bad. We just can't we can't be stupid here. Long's okay, short you're dead. 49. 49, that's half of a football field. Oh, money, money! For birdie. See? Half of a football field. Okay, I'm pretty sure I put this one in the drink last round. 150. 150. And a win, protected by a bunker. It's not in the drink, but who knows where this green's already funneling our ball somewhere I don't like. Stop. Okay, I'm gonna retire this. This thing's getting fuzzy. Let's get a new TPX Pix ball. I'm sure we burnt the hell out of this screen enough. Putting. What's putting again? Let's see. Pretty good. Let's just go over here. It's uphill though, so maybe not so much. And then you can see if we hit past the pin, we're going probably off the green. 40 plus 20, 60 footer. 60 footer. Who practices 60-foot putts? Joe Legowski? I mean, hell, that almost worked. That almost worked. Okay, we're getting near the end of the round here, which is good. I need some dinner and an Epsom salt bath. I'm too old to play 4 rounds of golf in one day. We'll leave that up to the flying fat kid and Mr. Hazel Rocket Golf. If you guys aren't checking out those guys' videos, you should. There's a lot of good content. I just need to not hit an angry slice here. Well, that sucks. Let's see if this tree's got colliders. It does. Both of them do. We're gonna come out a little bit left. So I say, I don't want to go between the trees. I'm just telling you right now, I don't. That's stupid. Like, there are professional golfers that probably couldn't get the ball between those 2 trees. Except for I did see a video of Rory McIlroy hitting a stinger through the window of his Mazda or something. Not through it, but like through the cab of the car. Okay, don't. Okay, it did. You're right. So I guess that is sponsored by Play Stupid Games, Win Stupid Prizes. This is just a crappy bunker lie. I don't know how else to say it. Anything particular going on here? No, we're rolling away from the bunker. I knew that was going to come out hot, and I didn't get under it enough. That was sponsored by Sculling the Ball. So that bogey was sponsored by Play Stupid Games, Win Stupid Prizes. The 18th hole here at the Georgia Golf Club. Oh, this thing's adjustable. Standard loft, 13.5. Okay, I kind of like the loft on this. I wouldn't change it anyway. Does my tool fit into it? It does. All right. I think we're having entirely too much fun here. So the length of the video I intended to fit all 3 rounds into has now taken, has been the, I wanted it to be an hour and a half for 3, and it's going to be an hour and a half for just 2. Oh, it looked so good. Yeah. Oh, oh. No complaints, folks. GSPro giveth and GSPro taketh away, and that time GSPro giveth. Okay. And then ruin that perfectly good opportunity with a land shark shot from the 3-wood. You can literally see in the video, if your contrast is correct, the club sliding through the turf. It leaves like an aftershock. See it? That's crazy. I think it's cool that we have the technology that allows this for starters, but I'm not gonna get all sentimental on you. We're almost done here. This is gonna play, I don't know, 70-ish, more into the wind. We've got some green to play with, but I'm guessing that it funnels everything back toward a bunker. Sit. Man, that ball normally doesn't hit that far. Stop! Okay, it was rolling downhill. That is the only acceptable excuse for what just happened. Uphill, 10 foot, 15 foot. No break. What could we have saved? Could have saved bogey there. Okay, that round was a few strokes higher than the other one, or maybe it was exactly the same, I can't remember. Oh look, Pac-Man's at the top there, that was cool. Pac-Man's another course designer. If you guys didn't know that, I'm sure you did. The same 4 people watch my videos and they know more about course designers than I do. At any rate, I'm hungry. I need an Epsom salt bath. This is my 4th round of the day. 3 in the simulator, 1 on the real golf course. The front 9 had its way with us. Back 9 was okay. Got that 1 birdie on 15 for a total score of 87. I appreciate you guys watching. I'll film the 3rd round probably tomorrow if I can move after work when I come home. Yeah, you guys have a good night. Have a good work week. See ya.